Hey guys, Johnny Crimps 2000 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Halo Combat Evolved. This is part 12. And right away we're dumped right here into this muddy, swampy, really foggy area. Reminds you of N64 games, really. Beautiful sight. So right away we're going to be looking around us, trying to find our way to this structure that we're trying to find. This is the level 343 Guilty Spark. And our objective is that we're trying to find Captain Keyes. Now, if you remember Captain Keyes, the last time we saw him was on that Covenant battleship, or that, yeah, the Covenant battleship, when we rescued him from the Covenant. So now we're trying to find him yet again. This time he is somewhere in this general area. And as you can probably tell, and I am stalling for time here, I am rather lost. This is actually a level that you can be rather easy to get lost. So just use your radar and just try to find your way. Eventually you'll get to a place where you'll find some Covenant. If you find Covenant, that means you're going the right way. But as you can see here, I'm having a hard time doing that. But I can hear them. I can hear the little mother... There they are. So here is I mentioned before in one of my previous videos, I can't remember which part, but that this was a rather annoying level. I have to correct myself. This isn't the level that I was talking about. It's the level after this one. This level is actually not that long. And what is this? This is a dropship. It appears to be down. Wonder what happened. Is anybody getting some what is it? Dagobah flashbacks from Empire Strikes Back? I feel like we can meet Yoda at any point in this level. But anyway, this is a short level, as I mentioned before. There are a lot of cutscenes in this level, or not a lot, but there's one in particular that's rather long. It's really interesting, though. This is the part where Halo turns. In my opinion, this is the part where Halo really got interesting for me personally when I first saw it, because you could make it out to be, Halo could be just a shooting game where you can shoot aliens and such, and it'd be pretty much nothing different from something like Doom. But this is the level that really, picked up as far as the intensity, as far as the scare factor. I mean, we're already in this creepy swamp, but believe me, guys, Ish is about to go down after this level. Or, I guess, at this point in the level. And holy crap, I'm getting surrounded. You really do have to watch your back in this part, or yeah, this part of the level, because the swamp, with all the fog and all the trees and stuff like that, it can make things rather difficult to see. All the Covenant and stuff like that. So do watch your back. I mean, this fog doesn't exactly help any. So we just want to take care of these Covenant here. These little. There's really only Jackals and Grunts in this part of the level, so you shouldn't have that much of a hard time, despite the fact that I am having kind of a hard time. But I try. And here we go. We're entering this large structure, and this is where my nightmare begins, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go here? There's nothing around us, and holy crap! I almost stepped off. I actually didn't mean to do that. I legitimately almost stepped off and fell to my doom. So you want to press this switch, and we're going down. So like I said, this is where my nightmare is going to begin. And you guys will see soon enough why that is. But first, we just have to take care of some of these Covenant. Believe me, guys, after this level, especially and during the next level, you will be missing these guys. We're not going to be seeing the Covenant for very long after this. So do pay your respects. Say goodbye to our friend the Grunt, the Goomba, if you will, of the Halo series. Although Grunts, I think they're a little cooler because they talk smack every once in a while, which I always thought was pretty funny. But so anyway, we're introduced to this new part of the or new style of game, rather, this new structure. We're in this large open structure. At least we're not dealing with those circular rooms like we were in the previous level. Good God, those things really got old. So now we're introduced to the vast open areas in these short little, what do you call it? Little corridors or whatever. Now you do want to you do want to familiarize yourself with the layout of this level, because believe it or not, we will be getting very used to this later on. Or you want to know where you're going, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. If I was good with words, if I was better with words, which of course I'm not, but just want to take out these jackals. As I mentioned before, the jackals can be a pain because I'm not exactly sure if I'm right when I say this, but oh, what is this? Whoa. What happened to all these grunts? That's weird. There doesn't seem to be any grunts, and there's like blood and stuff everywhere. A little advice here: this is the only time that you will ever see in the entire series of Halo what Needler ammo looks like. After this is the only time. That's how they look like. After this game, the only way that you will ever pick up any Needler ammo is if you find another Needler on the floor. And hey, whoa!
Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things.
One of those things? What? Hey, stop that! That was weird. And look, more blood. Dude, some ish went down here. This is getting kind of creepy. But all jokes aside, I would like to mention a little piece of trivia, because you all know I love my trivia. But one of the directors, I can't remember his name, at one point said that AWOL Marine, and that's sort of like his official title, I guess, AWOL Marine, is one of the plans for him was that he obviously shoots you, right? He's not considered an enemy, but he's not considered an ally either, if you look down at your radar when you're near him. But actually, you know what? I'll explain a little bit after this, because we're actually coming up on a big cutscene, and it's a very, very important cutscene, because this little cutscene will change Halo, the series, for the rest of the series. That was redundant. Anyway, cutscene time.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, Grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA. Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
We've got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal! Do you copy? Over! Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. But I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapons!
There are too many, Sarge!
Don't even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Holy crap. That's right, guys. We're dealing with an all-new enemy. Now, if you've never seen the Halo series, if you've never played it, you may be surprised by what the crap just happened. So now we're introduced, from now on, we've been introduced to an all-new enemy known as the Flood. Now, the Flood, as you guys can see there, is the best way that I can describe them is that they're a form of a parasite. Now we have all different kinds of forms, different forms of the Covenant or the Flood. What we're seeing now, and the only two forms of the Flood that we'll see in this level is these little guys right here, known as the Infection form. Now, what they are is the best way that I can just describe them. They look like little heads walking around. That's how I've always seen them. And they usually come in big swarms like this. Now, alone, if you're only dealing with one little, infection form, they're not going to do all that much damage. The way that they damage you is that they have to walk, near you. They have to touch you essentially, and they'll kind of explode on you. But by themselves, if you're just dealing with one, they're not going to do all that much damage. They become a problem once they come to you in a swarm. Like as you saw there, I just got hit, but if you see the top right of my screen, my shield barely went down. So by themselves, they're not much of a problem, but together in swarms like this, especially when you're dealing with these forms, these bigger ones, which are known as combat forms, that's when they become a problem. And if they start swarming on you when your shield is down, they can also deal out a bit of damage. Now, these combat forms are actually infected elites because they are parasites, and they are definitely the stronger of the two. Obviously, they're the ones that will cause you the most trouble, I guess. And their biggest weapon is that, for one, they're able to jump very, very high. Like very high. Like if you're on top of a bridge, as we'll soon see, they can jump up and they can go ahead and start like wailing on you. And that is their biggest weapon, I guess, is they will try to swing their tentacle, like they just did right there, their tentacle arm thing, and will try to hit you. So you want to watch out for that. The best way to combat the Flood in almost any game is to use human weapons, like I am right now. Oh crap. Not to say that the plasma-based weapons don't work, like the plasma-based Covenant weapons don't work. It's just that I found that the human weapons actually work better for some reason. So as you guys can see there, now this entire level will be overrun with Flood, and that's pretty much the only thing we'll be fighting for the rest of this level is the Flood. And holy crap, there's somebody behind me. But anyway, guys, that will do it for part 12. All I have to do now is just walk across this bridge and continue on with the rest of the level. But I will see you in part 13 of Let's Play Halo Combat Evolved. See you then. As always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to get more stuff from me. In the meantime, if you like my videos, be sure to find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Raptr, and Screwattack.com to see the other gaming-related content that I upload. Info is in the description. Who knows? Maybe you'll like my stuff. Maybe? Maybe?